Hello everybody, welcome back to the Overland Florida channel. It's a beautiful Saturday morning and we're going to try and beat the rainstorms today. We're in the middle of nowhere and I have Nicole, and in the back over here we have Sammy. And as you can tell right here we have the canoe on the roof, and we are going to join some people on the Peace River and go fossil hunting today. I haven't been here or gone fossil hunting on the Peace River in almost 2 years, so it's gonna be a fun little adventure. Nicole's never been, of course Sammy's never been as well, so I'm not sure they're gonna like the Peace River because it's a little more wild than the rivers and springs that we normally go to. So we made it onto the Peace River, and luckily we brought just a little bit of gear. I made the sifter last night to sift through all the stuff we're gonna dig up on the riverbed with the shovel. We're not taking on any water yet. It's great news. Sammy's getting used to the canoe. This is her first time ever being in a canoe ride other than just in my backyard. I have like a 6-acre pond, a lake, whatever you want to call it. We go out there sometimes. But we're meeting a group of people. There's just supposed to be almost 20 of us. Some people are camping tonight or in the whole weekend. We are not going to be camping on this river tonight. So we're just gonna wait a few more minutes, let everybody else put in. The canoe launch is right up there, which is where everybody parked. And then we're gonna get underway. I wanna thank you, Alan, for putting this together and inviting me. It's probably been almost 2 years since I did this last, and it was pretty fun. So while we're waiting on everybody, we're gonna go to this little sandy spot over here in this river bend. We're gonna let Sammy out because she's getting antsy.
Now we ain't letting her out. An alligator just lay down.
Where?
Right there.
So we've already seen an alligator. We're gonna let Sammy out over here to use the bathroom and play on that sandbar, but there was a gator that just went underwater right there, so we're gonna have to find a different river bend. But there's some of the group right there. So here's a pretty cool part of the river. It's kind of hard to tell, but there's ripples all through here and there's limestone beds underneath here. So it's really shallow and it's kind of like little rapids. The water is up a little bit more than it normally is. It's usually pretty low. So when you have your kayaks out here, you kind of just zoom across everything. It's kind of like rapids. And this right here is Payne's Creek. It is dumping out into the Peace River. There's also a lot of shark's teeth and fossils in that little creek right there. You can just paddle up it or just walk up it and dig around. So there's a little bit of rapids. It's a little more fun when the water's lower. You want to let Sammy out there? So we're letting Sammy out to do her little thing, and it's so weird to hear like water rapids or just like a waterfall in Florida. But since the water's kind of low and there's a lot of limestone in the bottom of this river, there's a few areas where it's kind of fun to go over, especially on a kayak when the water's lower. It's so peaceful out today. Nicole's already spotted 2 alligators. One was probably 8 inches. The other one was, I don't know, maybe 2.5 feet long. You will see a lot of deer on the banks. Hogs. We heard an owl already. Sammy's trying to help paddle because she sees us paddling. You can't walk on water, Sammy. It's been a while since we've been somewhere that's so quiet. There's some pretty cool layers of limestone right there. And up ahead, right over there where that person's kayaking, there's some layers. So here's some pretty cool little rapids, I guess you could call them. So we found a good spot right here to stop and take a break. This is a huge gravel bed, and that's what you're looking for whenever you want to find shark's teeth and stuff like that. So it's time to get the sifter out and a shovel and see if we can find some little shark's teeth. So it's time to get the sifter out, the shovel, and start scooping some of this stuff up. I bet there's a lot of tiger shark's teeth in here. There's tons of those, but we'll see if we can find a megalodon or just a bigger shark's tooth out here. I don't know what that is. Might just be smooth from the riverbed.
Oh, here's another one of those things.
So we've only been at it for probably about 5 minutes, but Nicole found this bone, just kind of like tumbling by her. We weren't even searching for anything yet. Found this piece of a bone right here. And it's kind of hard because this is like a black dish, but we found about 8 shark's teeth. And then there's a tiger shark one. Where is it? I think it's this one. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Here, will you put this back over there?
So, still going at it. Sammy's helping us dig. Put that other piece of bone in there. Okay. Excuse you. So about 2 scoops ago, we found 10 shark's teeth in 1 scoop. This last one produced 4, or actually it's really about 3.5. But then Nicole found this. It's not a crystal, but I'm pretty sure it's probably crystal meth.
Bring it up here so you're not digging, going through the same stuff every time. That's like digging a hole in the bucket.
Helping Sammy. There you go. Hand up. I got a lot of leaves and sticks in this one.
I used to count for...
Are you finding anything, Sammy? Finding anything? You got the digging part, you just gotta sift through it. This water feels amazing. I really don't know the temperature of it, but I'd probably say it's probably 80 degrees? Yeah. Maybe the low 80s. Which feels great because the ocean right now is probably 95, 96. Find anything good?
Yep.
Some little shark's teeth? Any bones? Oh wow, that's cool.
Look how big that one is.
Oops. That's a tiger shark. Right there. Oh, there's a little tiny one. Look how small this shark's tooth is. This has to be the most peaceful rain I have been in a long time. It's so relaxing. The water temperature is perfect. Outside air temperature is perfect. It's just a really great day. As long as there's no thunder or lightning, right, Sammy? So far, look at all these little baby shark's teeth we found. Tons of little ones. Getting some bones and just some interesting little things too. Look how much water is in the canoe already. And it's probably only been raining for like maybe right at 10 minutes. And poor Samantha looks so miserable. For just 10 cents a month, you guys can take care of these dogs. Oh wow, that's a long one. And just like that in Florida, you wait 15 minutes and it is done raining. Blue sky's out, sun's out, we're drying off our shirts and everything. Look how much water is in the canoe. My chair over here is full of water too. But that was a really nice rain, and for everybody that didn't want to come out today because they were scared of the weather, this is what you're missing out on. So just on this one little shovel scoop, so far Nicole found all these little shark's teeth and little bone fragments and stuff. So we just found the biggest haul of the day. We found a German Shepherd puppy. So this part of the river is a huge gravel bed. So it's a really good place to go find little shark's teeth. This whole area, including that little island right there, all the way to where they are, is just a huge gravel bed, so just checking in again. This is what we found. This is the biggest tooth we found so far. We found a bunch of little tiny ones. I think I found the world's smallest shark's tooth. We'll have to sift through them at home, and I'll show you how tiny it is compared to the big one. It might be this one. I think somebody is ready to go home. Sammy, you ready to go? We're still having fun though. You pooped? Got all this water in here still. So yeah, we've done pretty good so far. You pretty much at least find a couple in every scoop that you pull from the bed of the river. So here's another scoop, and so far Nicole's found these little guys. It's a lot of fun to come out here. You're guaranteed to find shark's teeth with just about every scoop. If you want the big megalodon ones that are 4 inches and 5 inches, you're probably gonna have better luck if you go further to like Arcadia and look in the riverbed or into the bank. But if you just want to come out here, have some fun, do something different, bring some kids, it's a lot of fun. So there's a really bad storm coming, really frequent lightning, and I got to pull the canoe up this limestone bed. It's really shallow. And just like that, you wait 15 minutes and that thunderstorm is gone. And we're at our second shallow crossing area. So we have one more shallow area after this, and we should be getting close to the park where we parked. So once again, you just wait 15 minutes and it stops raining. It's kind of drizzling right now, but blue sky is starting to come back out. It's really peaceful. We got to a deeper part of the river, which means the current is not as strong, so it's a lot easier to paddle. So we pretty much got through all these shallow spots, all the limestone beds. Nicole and I got the canoe all loaded up and strapped down. Thanks again for the invite. It was a lot of fun and pretty successful. We got quite a few shark's teeth. I think we got the biggest one of the day, and maybe the smallest one of the day as well as some cool bones. Thank you again, Alan, for the invite, and Nicole and I will be happy to go next time. Hopefully we have a little bit of a drought at some point during the summer and the water levels drop, and it makes it a lot easier to get to the gravel beds. I think we're all gonna nap really well this afternoon because that paddling was a lot more than we expected. We didn't realize how fast the current was going over the gravel beds and the limestone areas. But that being said, we can't wait to go back and join the club Paddle Me Silly. That's the kayak club. They're gonna go out annually, and I wouldn't be surprised if they went out maybe 3 or 4 times during the summer before all the heavy rains come. Anyway guys, thanks for following along, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you.